Imagine designing a truly fair society from scratch, deciding its rules without knowing your own place within it. This thought experiment, John Rawls' veil of ignorance, revolutionized political philosophy. But what happens when we look at these ideal principles through a different lens? Feminist philosophers do not uniformly reject John Rawls' principles of justice. Instead, their engagement is complex and varied. Some critically reject his framework entirely, while others seek to revise, expand, or reinterpret his ideas to address gender inequality and overlooked aspects of social justice. The primary reason for this engagement stems from the critique that Rawls' original theory, while aiming for impartiality, implicitly assumes a head of household and a public sphere that overlooks the deeply gendered realities of the private sphere. Critics argue that the abstract individual behind the veil of ignorance might not adequately representing women's experiences, particularly concerning care work, family structures, and systemic oppressions that exist beyond traditional public institutions. They question if the original position truly neutralizes biases related to gender. This diverse engagement means that feminist philosophers often utilize Rawls' methodological strength, like the idea of hypothetical consent or reflective equilibrium, while rigorously pointing out its blind spots. For instance, some argue that if we truly apply the veil of ignorance, knowledge of one's sex or gender identity, and the associated societal roles would need to be unknown, leading to principles that would actively dismantle gender hierarchies. Others propose that principles of justice must extend beyond the public sphere to govern family and personal relationships, recognizing them as sites of justice and injustice. Prominent feminist thinkers have contributed significant insights to this debate. Philosophers like Susan Okin, for example, argued that Rawls' theory was inconsistent in not applying his principles of justice to the family, thereby perpetuating gender inequality. Others, such as Martha Nussbaum, developed approaches that specify what individuals need to be able to do and be to live a life worthy of human dignity, often expanding on ideas of fundamental entitlements that could be seen as a reinterpretation of Rawls' primary goods. By engaging with Rawls, feminist philosophy has ensured that theories of justice grapple more comprehensively with gender, care, and the often invisible labor that sustains society. This critical dialogue moves us toward a richer, more inclusive understanding of what a truly just and equitable society looks like, one that accounts for the diverse lived experiences of all its members.